On July 3rd, 2010, I died. Yeah, I died. I was taking a ride on a back road near my college, and I went off into a ditch. And when I was found, I had to get airlifted to a bigger hospital. When I made it to the hospital, I had severe internal bleeding. I had a broken collarbone, lacerated kidney and spleen, a collapsed lung, and all my ribs were broken, in addition to fractured bones in my neck and my spine. So why am I telling you guys this? You can make it back from it and reach your goals and exceed them as well. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I went from nearly dying to riding across country right here on the channel. Stay tuned. Coming back from a traumatic experience could be really tough. The first thing you should do is to make sure that you're completely healed, all the way. It's nothing worse than trying to get back to something that you love, and it can be extremely frustrating when you're not able to do so. So to get back to doing what you love to do, make sure that you heal. Also, remove all negative people away from you. Those will be those who would try to traumatize you and fault you for your injuries, those who will play on your emotions, and those who have nothing positive to say. So you want your mind to be clear from all distractions as you start your journey.
You know, they'll have people out there, they'll tell you, hey, you shouldn't get back on a bike, or hey, I don't think you should do this, or if you love me, you wouldn't do this to me. And that's really hurtful to that person, especially if they have a passion for what they're trying to do, or what they're trying to get back into. And it doesn't matter if you riding motorcycles, horseback riding, go-karting, any type of sport that you really are passionate about. You're gonna have to tune all of those people out to make sure that you get your mind focused to get back to doing what you love.
Getting reacquainted with your bike is key. You may be a little nervous walking back up to your machine. Some memories of your accident may pop back up, but just walking around it, getting familiar with it, sitting on it should be one of the first steps. And taking short rides in the neighborhood to get comfortable is something that you should start with. So what I did once I finally got enough courage to get back on the motorcycle, I would just take it to the end of the block and just go back and forth from stop sign to stop sign, do a few U-turns, and come back to my house. And my heart would be racing and I would just be so nervous. But I knew that was something that I needed to do because I love riding so much. So I continued to just do those short intermediate routes.
Make sure that you are extremely safe, and then take your time. Make sure you do everything at your own pace. Do not try to rush or overcompensate to just get back to what you're doing.
Once you've done that, then start the process of riding in traffic, slowly, being aware of your surroundings, and your heart may start racing, but stay calm because you definitely got this. Eventually, you'll make your way to the interstate. So just go up an exit or two and then get off and repeat as much as you feel comfortable with. And before you know it, you'll be back to your normal self. Just remember that this is a process that only you can control. Do not try to do this for anyone else but you. You know, my mom would always say, son, be careful, before I hopped on a bike every time I left the house. And that was the inspiration for me naming my Road King Bertha May, because she was definitely a character.
You know, sometimes people can look into your eyes and tell that you're gonna keep doing what you love, no matter what the doctors say, no matter what your loved ones say, no matter what your job says. You're gonna do what you wanna do, because this is something that's not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle, it's a part of you, and you couldn't imagine living without doing what you're doing. And this is your man GQ, the leader of the Peace Army, telling you guys to be safe, be cool, and most importantly, be you, and peace out until we meet again. And if you haven't, go ahead and check out this video on my channel. Peace.